Hello all, this is a tutorial for how to make a website in Dreamweaver that will fit on a regular desktop computer, which is 1920 by 1080 width by height, and on an iPhone 7, which is 375 by about 675. So let's get into it. Opening up Dreamweaver. I use Dreamweaver because it has amazing features. This is a project I already have open. Let's go to new document, HTML. Actually, let's just create this site first. So let's go here, manage sites, new site. Let's name this tutorial site, and we're going to put this in my sites folder. Save it. That should be fine. Tutorial site. Oh, that actually didn't. It looks like we can't do that. Let's remove this. And can we close out of the site? Tutorial, manage sites, new site, tutorial site, and I guess we have to make a new folder. So I'll just label it that. And good, it worked. And let's add a new file. Let's call this site.html. Go into it. And I undocked everything, so I have the most space. We're in standard mode, and we can see this is our website right now. We are in. This is going to look like on a regular desktop. We're going to have to scroll it because it doesn't fit in 1920. But for now, let's just put it full size so we can see everything and it doesn't smush. So we're going to name this homepage, and we're going to need a meta viewport tag, which I do not remember the code, so equals meta viewport. Search that up. It should be in here. We need this so that it will resize on different devices, screens. So for just a basic site, we're going to add a home button to get back to the home page. So let's just create a few divs. Div class equals home underscore button. We're going to have a image that's going to be the content of our site. Div class equals image, and div class equals description of image. So shift tab, move this back, and what we're going to do now is we need the link to our home page, which is a hyperlink is referred to by a. Href is what we're referring to where we'll go when we click on the hyperlink, which is going to be goes back to there. and we're going to label the hyperlink home. Why did that happen? I don't know. Home. So there we have our first div. I'm just going to make this look nicer. And now we have image. We're going to need an image. So what we're going to do is it's referred to by image. Source equals browse. Let's browse for an image. And this is my favorite League of Legends character. This will copy this into here. And we can't see it now. I don't know, it doesn't display it in the live here. But if I, oh, there we go. Image source. Yeah, we need an alt. Alt equals, and we don't need to have this actually be a real thing, so there it does. It works. Div class equals description. Description is going to be some text, and we don't have, I'm not going to specify it as a paragraph tag or a span tag, if you know what that is. We can just type it. This is a picture of Mordekaiser. There we go. And that is everything that we want to have in our site. So we have 3 divs. Body is pretty organized here. And what I'm going to do is we need a way to change the background color, to change the picture's width and height, and to make our link change the colors or remove the underline and make it just look like normal text. So we're going to go to attach style sheet, browse. We're going to make a style sheet, which we can do right in here. New text document, and then just change the extension to CSS. There we go. Link it. It's linked right here. And now we have this thing. So first things first, background. No, we can't just do that. I thought we could. Body, background, color. What's a nice chill color? Semis. I like that a lot. Now we just want to make this spaced out. There's different ways we can do this. The first way I believe it works is if we do for line height, and I guess maybe go negative. Mm, 10. Yeah, that actually works. We just put that spaces everything out. However, what I don't like is that I still want this creates 2 between everything, I believe. So it'll make the home button, I want the home button to be directly in the middle, this to be in the middle, and this to be in the middle. So line height is good, but it's not perfect. So I'm not going to do that, but it's an option. What we're going to do is refer to our divs home button. Actually, the first thing I want to do with everything is overflow hidden. That'll make it, I believe, so that no. CSS make it so elements don't resize. Okay, so first thing we need to do is I hope this will apply to everything, but just be safe. Body A, nah. We're going to make the position of everything relative, and I believe that's so when it resizes, it'll work. Home button. To remove this underline, we are going to text decoration. What is this error? Line 9. Left brace. Okay. Just referring to the hyperlink then. Text decoration, none. That removes this. Perfect. And now we have this position relative, which will allow us to manipulate this perfectly, I hope. We're going to do right 50%. Position top 10%. Position absolute. Position relative. There's different options. Font size 10 pixels. Right 50%. Top 5%. No, I'll just stick with the absolute. Okay. So there we have our home button perfectly in the middle. And then we have, let's make this the picture, the image dot image since we're gonna be using this everywhere, nah, body A. Okay, so that's a global stat for all clickable things, and I want this to be a global stat for everything as well. No, I can't do that, I guess. So let's just refer to the position, image right 50%, and move it down 10%. Okay. So this is working as intended. The thing I don't like is that it doesn't align the center of the element to the center. It aligns the rightmost to the center. So it's working as it is supposed to, but it's not what we want. But let's get to that a little later. And that description. Position absolute, right 50%. Move it down 50%. Okay. As we resize that, that'll go a little bit differently though. So this is exactly what we want, lined perfectly in the middle. So we can do some minor adjustments to that to make everything align, but right now everything, the right is aligned to the center, and we can adjust this maybe like less than 5 so that it'll try to be in the middle, but it depends on the width, obviously. 9. Home button A. $49.50. Okay, that's decent. Not perfect. That is pretty perfect to me. And let's see this in our browser, sort of how it actually look. Save them, yes. So that's pretty much perfect. This can be a little bit better, but as manually perfect as possible. And just to get things moving along, let's get to the media queries. So we're going to have at media only forgot the exact code. Should be here somewhere. There it is. So I forgot what it was called, but I can explain this. At media only screen, move this. So we're gonna have this a min width, so it's as specific as possible. We're going to start at the width of a browser, which is 1920. You could also do min heights. However, I've learned that we really don't care about the height as much as the width. So yeah, there's that. So this is pretty good. So at min width, then we're going to copy all of this code in. So then watch this. As we go down here, all of our code is back to the standard, which is what we want. So let's go to the smallest width, which is an iPhone 6s. Home button A, and I'm just gonna make this more organized. Select all, Shift tab, and then tab. And we're going to do a media query for when it's 375, right? 375 pixels. What's his problem? Okay. And let's make it the exact same code as in here, then we can just adjust it. So we're going to have this be in the middle. Let's start with the description. 50%. Left 20%. That's pretty good. What's the half of 375? About 180-ish. So this should be in the middle, about 180. It's good. Let's move the 48. 47. That's good. So there we go. We have a site that works. Let's just collapse all of it. That's the code. That's the code. We have a site that works on a iPhone 6s, and as you can see, this stuff goes to crap. Actually, we can make this more specific. So min width is only that width and up, so it would be 375 and up. However, as you can see, this, as soon as it goes down, it is looking terrible. So we'll make it max width, so everything from 0 to that. So it's looking great, and as you can see, it looks really bad when you go down, but no screen will ever be at this width, because you can see a website, iPhone 6, these are all the recommended. So at 375 exactly is going to be perfect. Go out of there, it's going to be without any of the queries. Then we go to a desktop and it's going to be looking great. So this is the final site on a website. It's pretty aligned to me. Not perfect. I don't know how to make it perfect, because to make it perfect you need, when you align it 50%, it aligns the rightmost corner to 50, but we don't want the rightmost corner. We want the center of the whole thing to be at 50, so I had to adjust it a little bit, but for the most part it is pretty much center. So thanks for watching. That's how you make pretty much any site you want, and this can go right to live as long as you just fix it up. And thank you.